Hey fellas, how you doing on my roof? Rain and welcome to the GTA 5 chat show. Got a website for you today instead of something that's kind of, let's have a chat about the game. That will be coming up later on today though, so stay tuned for that. Or it may already be up, I'm not entirely sure when this video is going up, but there will be stuff going on other than just this. But what is this? What is this website? Well, for those of you who've never heard of a website called Duckster.com, alright, they do sort of gaming portals, for every different game and all that. And you can find the link to the site and the portal in the description below, alright? There should be a link down there for you to click, which is the portal for GTA 5 at this website. Now, they sent me this and they said, have a look, let's see what you think about this, maybe do a video on it or whatever. I was like, right, I'll have a look. And I looked through it, and of course, the first thing that rolls through your mind is, is it just another one of these websites that's got a, one of these, one of that? And I looked through it and I was being fair. I was like, well, no, it isn't. It's actually quite exceptional. There's a lot going on here. There's a fair bit of substantial website stuff on this. So I figured I'd do a video, show you a lot what it's all about, and maybe you can go on over and have a look at it. They've also got a giveaway going on, which we'll talk about in a bit. But I am going to be using this website. It does look like a bit of a blast. There is a lot going on. So the first thing you'll notice is it's just the general layout of the page. You've got, it's a section of a website. So once you've signed up, you need your own sort of information or whatever. You've signed up, you can start following this game. You can click track this game, which will do that. You can do it, blah, 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 done. Right, you're tracking it. So then, of course, you get notifications about this site. That's great. See, the layout is very nice. You've got the header at the top there. You've got the wiki here, which has a load of different things about the game itself. You like the pre-guide, so let's have a look here. Let's see what's going on here. You've got all this information about the the game. Anything you really want to know. You've got the story, gameplay, controls, 100% complete. You've got let's have a look here. You've got all the in order of the 100% completion rating. You must have completed all 69 story missions, blah blah blah, and that will show you it all. You've got it all here for you. Anything you'd like to know. There's also the ability to have a look at the radio stuff. You've got maps here as well. Let's have a look here. Overview of the map. You've got the collectibles as well, so it's an overlay of everything that you've got there. So let's wait for this to load. Stunts, waste, parts, freaks, letters. Everything you need is here. Okay, so it's got that. It's in detail. You can see it. You've got overview of the protagonists here. You've got the special for each character. Michael, there's a bio for him. Franklin, bio for him. Trevor, there's a bio for him. You've got it. It's fleshed out. That's what I'm trying to say here. It isn't just one of these things. It's like, hey, we have a forum. Come and have a chat. But having said that, there is a forum for you to go and have a look at, which we'll have a look at next. Forums. It's not very busy at the moment because it's not properly launched, but anything that you want to talk about in GTA 5 you will be able to do here. You've got people talking about stuff. There's a poll. Let's have a look at the poll. They got let's go and have a vote on something. Who's your favourite character? For me it's Trevor. Well, let's just vote on that for a moment, shall we? There we go. I'm probably part of one of the minorities. For some people seem to like Franklin, but I'm not too into Franklin, but okay. If I wanted to, I could have a chat here and and put my point across. Yeah, if I wanted to, I could do that. That's pretty cool. Wonderful. Hall of Fame. Let's have a look at the Hall of Fame, shall we? Because there is really a lot going on here. Right, the Hall of Fame, the best GTA 5 gifs, fan arts, memes, and screenshots. Now, this is one of those things that I guess it'll be a recurring thing. Look at that thumbnail. Do you want me to get my dick out again? There's a lot going on it. Okay, I guess eventually you'll be able to win yourself some prizes from here, which you can do as well. Prizes. Current session is there we go. Awesome. You'll be able to. I'm sure they'll be able to tell you a bit more about that when you join. One particular part of the website that impresses me a lot is the channels page. If I click that here, it brings up a selection of YouTube channels, and of course if I click here, Twitch TV pages as well, that specialise in well, don't necessarily specialise in GTA 5, but have a lot of GTA 5 on them. You will see their videos here. Of course, you've got Hover there. You got RSP Productions, who also happens to be a big channel who does a lot of GTA. You got myself there with a few of my videos. You've got there's a selection, and I'm sure this is going to grow. Okay, as it develops. It's a very good place to go and find content about GTA. For example, if I was like, if you're like, oh, I don't know who to watch. What's this guy like? He's got a bit of a webcam. Let's have a look. Let's click more. You then get a selection of my videos. You can click more again, and of course it brings out more and more of these. Okay, brilliant. That's wonderful. You will never ever need to really be bored unless you've watched everything that they've got on here, because they've got the interesting GTA videos there for you to watch. which is good. I really like the fact that any website that sort of does this sort of stuff brings in community into it, and that's essentially what these channels are. They're, you know, driven by the community spirit. So I think that's a really good section of the site. Right, Crew Wars. This one will be interesting. This one will get you if you're one of these people that like going in crews. Right, rules, how to play. Register your crew, invite your crew members to the website, of course. Vote daily to increase your chances of winning. There we go. Individual winners are randomly chosen at the end of the season, so I guess you can, you know, just get older people and have a bit of a have a bit of a mash with them. Wonderful. Right, let's go back here. What else we got? The one part I spent a bit of time on this morning was the news feed. Right, this thing, I don't know why, but the internet always has some sort of fantastic way of making me giggle. Right, in news feeds, GIFs, yeah, funny comments. Where's that one from Hover? There we go. I like GTA 5. I like cookies. I thought I'd put I like Pop-Tarts. Hashtag Pop-Tarts. Beautiful. You can just have a chat with people, really, and you know, if you're, like I said, if you're bored and you want to go find something to do, this is the website to do it, because there's a lot going on here that you can do, and I'm quite pleased I found it. I'm, you know, surprised that they sent it to me. I'm like, yeah, this is actually a good website. So, what's that giveaway that they've got going on? Let's go and have a look at that in a moment, shall we? This is really a simple giveaway considering what they're giving away here, right? What you want to do is you want to click the link in the description, right, which is provided down there for you. Register, and then go and share a status on that news feed that I showed you. Some of the best ones, will, you know, I guess it's random, maybe, will be picked. And you've got the option here of, you know, Plantronics rig with an Xbox 360 or PSN. Custom controller with a $50 gift card. You've got, you know, you can see it on the screen there. Gift cards to the left, gift cards to the right. You've got shirts. It's really good. Okay, there's some good stuff to be won. So go to the website, you know, register yourself, go down, and then leave a comment. It's as simple as that. Right? That's all you got to do. So that's good. Let's have a recap though as to what the website actually is. Right. You've got information about characters and everything like that. Basically, it's a wiki, which they'll be fleshing out as time goes by. You've got the Hall of Fame there, which is, you know, all that stuff that I showed you as well. Dedicated forums to have a chat with other GTA fans if you are bored. Crew Wars. Go ahead, have a vote, see what's going on. Channels, like I said, if you're, you know, looking for something fresh to have a look at, they will be putting content up there for us, you know, to go and have a look at. So you've got the option of probably, I mean, you know what channels are like these days. They put loads and loads of content out, so you won't really be, you will be spoilt for choice. You won't be looking at nothing, okay, pretty much. And then, of course, you've got the news feed where you can go and have just crazy chat with GIFs and want me to get my dick out again GIFs and stuff like that. That'd be pretty funny. I'm gonna have some of them on there. I made a GIF, right? This GIF generator, and I made one that said, you know that guy that's got like his mouth open and shaggy hair, right? I made a GIF that said, GTA men, do you want to hear about space? Yes. So basically, go and have a look at the website. There's a link in the description. Go and check it out. Hopefully you enjoy it. I've been Rule 3 in the 9. It starts and it's got to be good. So, all right. Catch you in a bit.